Yo, what's up guys, in here, welcome back to another video here today. Now I got a little thing here. I made a game. Now listen, I don't know if anyone's ever done this before. I'm sorry if so. And you know, if you want to code this game to make it like an actual game, don't do it now. I'd wait until this is like fully fledged out, more thought through. And you know, if you do that, I would just love a little bit of royalty, you know, every now and then. That's, you know, just slide that my way when you if you do it. Yeah, anyway, so I've done one test of this by myself, but I want to do it on a video to try to get some feedback. So you know, that's basically it. Here's my test run. I did 2 players by myself, Louisiana and Kansas. Basically, let me just explain how this goes. So we got this, and I have a function on it that gives me a random number from 2 to 10. The price, or the number that shows up, is the price that it sells for. So Alabama iron would theoretically be 10, soybeans would be 5. I tried going through each one and not repeating. So like Idaho should be potatoes, but sweet potatoes was already here for North Carolina, right? Whatever. Alaska probably should have been oil, but you know, oil already was West Virginia, right? I didn't try to repeat, so whatever I got first for a different place is done, you know what I mean? And I this is all like off Google searches. If something's wrong, my bad. So basically these pricing, right, it changes every turn, and it changes when I, like, for example, boom, you see that? You see how it changed? Do you see how if I get rid of it, it changes? If I type something and enter it, right? So every time I do the turn change, the prices change. So for example, I'm Louisiana, right? Louisiana 8 plus 7, that's 15 gold if I get a route open, minus 1 for maintenance. Now let me explain the routes. So Louisiana, let's say, how does this look on the, okay, it doesn't look that bad. Sorry, I had to look at the recording software. So Louisiana, every player starts with 20 gold. Each route of a state that borders you is 20 gold. So if I wanted to open a route from Louisiana to Arkansas, that's 20 gold, bang. So I have a route open with Arkansas. Because it's a direct border to me, it costs 1 gold to maintenance it every turn. So as we see here, right, this is a different turn, so we're just going to pretend this says 15. Arkansas, I gain 15 gold from it, but I lose 1 for maintenance, so I gain 14 gold from that route this turn. Okay, the further out you go, say I want to go to Missouri, that's 30 gold, because it's an additional 10 for every state you have to go through. And it's the same thing for maintenance. It's an additional 1 coin a turn maintenance for every state you have to go through. Right, Iowa would be 40 gold and would cost 3 to maintenance. Minnesota would be 50 gold and 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, 50 gold and would cost 4 to maintenance. North Dakota would be 60 gold and 5 to maintenance. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So that's the basics of it, right? And, you know, simple. There's also this little randomizer thing. This is how you gain your state at the start. You can't pick your state, because if you could pick your state, you would pick something like Illinois, which has a lot of borders. You would pick something like Colorado, which has a lot of borders, right? You would pick something that has a lot of borders. So to combat that, you would gain whatever state this would equal to. So 9 is player 1, right? You go to this, number 9 would be Florida, right? So you would start with Florida, and along with this, you see these 2 numbers. These are the resource and crop. So we look at whatever 49 is. So resource 49 is nickel. So nickel would have a 2 times coin increase, you know. So if you get Wisconsin, like if you start out as Wisconsin, I'm still trying to figure out, like, because if you think about it, if I was to get to Wisconsin, right, do I double my trade route with them? No, because I'm trading them my stuff, right? I'm not Wisconsin, so they would get the boost. You just got to be hoping that you get it. 28, right? So what would 28 be for the crop? Garlic, but nobody has Nevada. So boom, the boosts come in and they really help you. If your state gets chosen, you get a 10 coin. We'll just double it. We're just gonna double it. Boost on this, and it lasts for 5 turns, right? And basically your goal here is to get a trade route with every state before the other player does. That's basically the gist of it. So here, let me give you like an example. We'll play like we'll play 5 turns, and if it's too short, we'll play like 10 turns. And so comment, basically what I want here is to comment down below any suggestions like, hey, you should probably try to add this, or hey, you should probably try to add that, right? And we'll see like how this game turns out in however many months, right? So here we go. Now, what state did I get off the randomizer? 9. This is a 2-player game, but I am the only one here, so we're just gonna play as player 1. So let's see, what state did I get? 9. What state was 9? Florida. So I got one of the harder starting locations, but I will not complain about it. 20 gold to start off with. You know, I'm gonna change it to where every turn of 5, so, or on turn 6, the boost will change. On turn 11, the boost will change. Okay, cool. So let's see, what is Florida making on turn 1? Florida is making 5 plus 4 is 9 when I open a route here, which I will open, and it's going to be a maintenance of 1. Now, I'm Florida. This is player 1. I'm going to open up a route with Georgia. We open up a route with Georgia. We got to go mark that down. Georgia, I would gain 9 gold off of this. Actually 8, because 9 minus 1. And I have 0 gold, and that is the end of my turn. I won't be able to really open another route, but you know, so let's give us 8 here and change everything there. And it is now turn 2. What do I make now? 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. So currently at this moment, I'm making 13. Let me also change the turn counter here. Now I can't really do anything, so we are going to get 21 gold, and we're going to move on. We're going to go to turn 3. Florida is now making 2 plus, Jesus Christ, it's 7. Hey, why oh why am I not making money? Okay, but I can open a route which gives me double the amount of money I'm making. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a route with Alabama. That is the only 2 routes that I can do for the cheap $20. Everything else is gonna be 30, 30, 30, 30, right? And then we go to the 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, right? So you get the point. This is a slow start because I got shafted. So Alabama, and I'm making 7 with a maintenance of 1, and that equals 12 gold this turn, and I'm back down to 1. So let's move on to the next turn. I am at 13 coins, and let's see what the prices are this time. 8 plus 8, we're making 16 off of both routes, not including the maintenance. And see, the reason why I have, by the way, the changing prices every turn is because you might be really lucky. You might get a good state that has a 10 and an 8. You're making 18 gold per route, not including maintenance. But then the next turn, you're making 7 gold per route, not including maintenance. So the highs and the lows really add to the unpredictability of this all. So 30 gold this turn here coming up. There's nothing I can do here, but this is a wonderful turn. So we're going to turn 5. With turn 5, Florida is now making 6 gold per route. I also have 43 gold here, so I can open 1 more route. I am going to go to Tennessee. Tennessee is the first one that costs me more maintenance. How do you spell Tennessee? Tennessee. We're going to say I said that right. Actually, it says it right here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I did it. Yeah. So, cost 2 to maintenance that because of the extra state I have to go through. This is 18 minus 4 is 14 gold this turn, and I have only 13 gold left because it costs 30 to open that route. So far, our trade empire is looking like this. That is pretty slow. I got pretty big with Louisiana in my test run of this in 10 turns. I'm at half that, and I am not moving. So let's just put our money together. That's 27 because it's the end of the turn. And we'll reset all this. And we're going to turn 6. Let's see what happens with turn 6. Will the markets favor me? Florida has, I thought I had the 10 and 10. I'm wrong. I have 9 gold per route, but I still don't have enough money to upgrade. So we're going to go to turn 7. This is 27 minus 4, it's 23. 23 plus 27 is 50. All right, so we're going to turn 7. Will the markets finally rise in price? 4 and 4, I'm making 8 per route. This is awful. Of course, I get a good game when I do this by myself, but the test run on video is not a good game. But I could buy another route. We're going to go to Mississippi. I just realized I'm kind of making the Confederate States of the United States, but that is besides the point. So now we have Mississippi. All right, I think I spelled that right. And it's going to cost another 2 to maintenance. So, oh, I have 20 gold, by the way. This is 32 minus 6, which is 26, as we all know. And we're going to be moving on to turn 8. I have 46 gold in the bank, and we're going to turn 8. Florida has 11 gold per route. The markets are kind of back in my favor here. We're back over into the double digits. With this 46 gold, I will buy South Carolina. And I have a trade route with them, and that's also another 2 to maintenance. So 55 minus 8 is 47, and I have 16 gold left. And that is going to be turn 9. So let's go to turn 9. What do we get out of turn 9? Florida, the markets are kind of up again. They went up again, 13 instead of 11. So we keep going up every turn now. Also, what was this equal? 63. Oh shit. All right. So 63 gold total. We can buy another route here, and that costs 30. So we're left with 33. We can't buy another route, but we got North Carolina now. Again, it costs another 2 to maintenance. 78 gold minus 10 is 68. That's the easiest math I have to do all day. And we're gonna end this turn, and we're gonna have 101 gold going into turn 10. I completely forgot about the boost. Shit. Okay, hold on. What would it have been? Yeah, it didn't concern me either way. So, you know. So we're going into turn 10, and let's see. This is the last turn I'll show you on video, and then I'll wait for suggestions. The markets say 11 gold a turn. This is going to cost 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, so I can open 2 routes, and I'm going to open with Louisiana and Virginia. So let's go add those. These are the first to maintenance 3 here. The strategy, by the way, is go for the ones that cost the least maintenance, and then move on, because, you know, it's going to cost you less and less money to get these routes, and you're going to be making more and more money. So, you know, here we go. 88 gold minus 16 is 76. No, what? 72? Yeah, 72, I believe. My bad if I missed the math. 40, 21. There we go. And so at the end of this turn, I'm going to end with 93. So we went down in money. We made no profit, but that would be turn 11. But that, depending on the recording, actually, 15 minutes. Yeah, that is all. So I hope this game seems like an interesting idea. Please leave any suggestions for how to make this better. Also, I do just want to see what would turn 11 markets look like for me. Would have been 13. We would have went back up from 11. So yeah, if you have any ideas of like rules that would be cool, shoot them my way. Also, actually, because it's turn 11, let's see what the... No, okay, cool. So yeah, shoot any rules into the comments, and any ideas, suggestion, whatever. And we'll see in the next video if these can be applied to this game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next ones, and peace out. See you guys.